Hello and welcome to another episode of On Air with Omair. Recently, I had a chat with Tom Holland in Bali where he was promoting his film Spider-Man Far From Home. We spoke about many things including the experience of working with a huge cast and about his fans in Pakistan. So here goes. So Tom, if you could pick one Avenger as a mentor after Iron Man's death, who would it be?
I think Mysterio is a pretty great one, throughout this film. He's not really an Avenger, but he kind of, he's just got great morals and he's a great guy. He's a super awesome superhero. So I think Mysterio is a good mentor for Peter Parker.
Now we have heard that in the trailer that there is a multiverse.
Yes.
So there is a possibility that there is another Spider-Man or Peter Parker in the other universe.
Yeah.
So what would you do if you could go there and stop the spider from biting Peter Parker, save Uncle Ben, or save Tony Stark?
Whoa, that's a really tricky question. I think if Spider-Man could have saved Tony Stark, he would have.
Okay.
If he doesn't get bitten by the spider,
He would have become
he
Spider-Man.
would never become Spider-Man and the world would miss him. I guess he would go and save Uncle Ben. I think that's what he would have to do.
And we haven't seen Uncle Ben in your version of the movie. So
No.
if there could be an Uncle Ben in the flashbacks, who would you want it to be?
I just got asked this question. I don't know. I really don't know who I'd want to play Uncle Ben. Everyone always says online that Tobey Maguire should play Uncle Ben, which would be quite funny. But I don't know.
Has Spider-Man ever been late in submitting his homework? And if yes, then what has been the excuse?
Has he ever been late Oh, absolutely. He's always late doing his homework because he's too busy fighting crime. I don't really know what his excuses would be, though. I mean, it used to be that it was just the Stark internship. He was working with Tony Stark and he could just use that to kind of get out of anything. But now, unfortunately, Tony Stark is dead.
If you weren't Spider-Man, who would you have been? Ant-Man? Flash? Robin? Any other superhero?
Who's Robin?
Robin is in the Batman movies.
Oh, I wouldn't have been Robin. I would have probably have been Ant-Man. I like Ant-Man. Yeah.
Okay. And you shot the film in London as well.
Mhm.
So did you show your castmates around London?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we went on a few days out in London. We were very lucky. The weather was fantastic. It was a really wonderful summer, and it was just really nice to be able to bring my mates to my hometown and this film as well.
If you were asked to trade your powers with an elemental, which one would it be?
If I would ask to trade my powers with an elemental, which one would it be? I quite like the water one. Hydro Man is pretty cool. Yeah.
And when will we be seeing Spider-Man, Peter Parker, on the rooftops of Pakistan?
Maybe one day soon. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I'd love to, though. It'd be a lot of fun.
And there was a scene in Endgame where you came back from when Iron Man snapped his fingers, and everybody in the cinema cried.
Wow, yeah.
How did you make it possible that make it emotional?
I just I don't know. It was a great scene. It was well written. We improvised quite a lot of it, and Robert and I have a really good connection. So there was it was very real between the two of us, and I guess that's what people can connect to.